Steve Alcorn's a fine investigator.
Oh, fuck off!
This is the Fortean Slip with your host, Chris York.
I don't need porn, Chris. I have a good woman.
Listen, I have a good woman. I still watch porn.
Co-host, Steve Alcorn.
You are the top shit in Bigfootery if you get the invitation.
Oh, are you?
I've gotten the invitation 2 years in a row now, Chris.
Wow, not me.
And sometimes special guest, Matt Knapp.
It's part of growing older, you know? Maturing. Makes me more dignified and stuff.
Okay, George Washington.
I opted for the,
Is that what meth addicts say? They make me more dignified.
Taking on all things strange since 2013.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what the hell.
Are you saying that he's pregnant?
Possibly.
Was he implanted by one of these teenage aliens?
Didn't it happen to Arnold?
This device, which comes as part of Nintendo's Quality of Life initiative, is
going to have kids running around banging their heads off bricks.
Yeah.
You're about to witness the strength of creep knowledge.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fortean Slip. This is episode, it's 98. I don't fucking know.
Is it 98, maybe?
Don't know. Don't fucking know. This is, I'm going to title this the return episode. After, I don't know how many fucking weeks we took off due to personal reasons on my part, which I'm unable to divulge publicly. I had to take a few weeks off, so things have changed. I live in a different place. I'm single, technically, I guess. If that gives
I would say so.
anybody an idea of how things are going.
It's all good, man. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm trying to encourage you, but it's not working out so well.
Yeah, encouragement isn't gonna fucking help.
No, see, here's the thing. We did that Andy Kaufman episode. That was our last episode, and then we fucking disappeared off the face of the earth for a while.
Like
See,
Andy Kaufman.
It was just a big joke. See, it was, but we returned.
Fucking poof, gone like Kaiser Soze. Like Richard Allen messaged me the other day, or maybe it was today. I don't know. The fucking days. I don't give a shit anymore. He was like, "Is the show done?" And I was like,
I have been
no.
I have been reassuring that Mr. Allen, Sir Richard, if you will, that, we're not done. We're just taking a hiatus.
Yeah,
he's resorted to like sock puppets.
Listen, anybody who's listened to this show or who's listened to me knows that when something goes on with me, I'll fucking let it out. And this is an instance where I can't. I literally cannot publicly.
It wouldn't be prudent.
Say
it wouldn't be prudent
at
this venture.
Word. I have to keep my fucking big yap shut. And I was extremely afraid of what I'd say if I came on air. And I can't, technically I kind of can erase it, I guess, but once you put it out there, it's out there. So I just kind of took a fucking backseat for a while, and like I said, I had to up and fucking move. I've been in 2 different places. And my entire everything about how I live has had to change. So, fuck all of you. There's my answer.
Chris is now a vegetarian living in Montana.
Yes, that's the case. So, much like when I was looking for a co-host, ladies, if you'd like to submit your resumes, please do so at theforteanslip@gmail.com.
I was interrupted, so I missed all that.
If you'd like to be the next woman who completely fucking hates me, please submit your resume too.
Okay. I think I get where that was going. Okay, I got it now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot. There's probably a waiting list.
For fucking people who want to hate me.
Yes.
I'm
Women.
sure.
Women in particular.
Yeah. Get in line.
When you're done kicking Chris in the balls, let me know.
Yeah. So, anywho.
I'll be over here warming up.
But this is, as far as the show goes, I don't have any intention of stopping recording the show or stopping doing the things with the blog or the YouTube channel in general. It's just that things have had to change for me drastically. Holy shit, drastically. So I haven't, and for a while I was stuck in a situation where I couldn't really record. And I mean, now I can, but it's still not like it was, not like I was set up before. So
yeah, Chris is out in the shed and he's using milk crates.
Yeah, no, I'm not in a shed, but I am using fucking pretty much you're pretty not far off the mark. Milk crates are close to what I got going on here. Although I was surprised, I hooked up a fucking little USB, I don't know what they're called, wireless adapter to my desktop, and the connection is great. Like
I used to have one of those. I ordered it from China. It was like a knockoff, but man, that fucking thing was good. I could pick up the neighbor's wireless connection pretty damn good back then.
Well, I mean, I'm just hooked into the one here at the house, which is here, Steve. And
everybody fucking secures their fucking wireless now. You can't steal it anymore.
Well, if you want to be a hacker and like figure out their password, you can.
Yeah, I could do that, but
The other day I turned on my Wi-Fi and there was a really strong signal coming from white surveillance van number 2.
That's always good to fucking see.
When I was at my mom's, somebody had theirs titled "Get Your Own Wi-Fi, Bro," something like that.
Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah.
So, and it is the end of the year, and I at least wanted to get one in before the new year. Like I said, things have been so fucked up. I literally told the guys before the show, I'm not going long. I'm just getting it out there that we're not fucking gone, and we'll fucking figure it out from there.
This is the most uplifting fucking show we've ever done.
Hey,
that's very similar in description to my sex life.
Yeah.
Not going very long, just letting them know I'm there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So, I don't. I mean, you guys know me, and I think everybody who's a regular listener of the fucking show knows me. I'm not gonna try to candy coat the situation. It's, I mean, the reason I haven't done a fucking show is because you think I'm bad tonight. Imagine what I would have been like a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
If I'd have fucking gotten on here to record. And I actually thought about it a couple of times, and I was going to try.
I know, you messaged me a couple of times, hey, maybe we should do a show this week, or, but then it always just, and you got to have time, man. You got to work through your shit, Fortean Slip is important to all of us, but real life is more important, So get your shit together.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I But I wanted to reassure everybody, especially, Richard. I don't want him and his ferrets to worry anymore.
I was also messaged by Chris Day and I believe Gary Shaw. So
Chris Day and Gary Shaw. I know both.
Yeah, I think those are the.
I think
they both asked me if the show was, canned. I said no. I reassured them all. So
the show is not canceled.
Hey, Art Bell just saw somebody peeking through his window and he quit his show.
Art
fucking Art.
I think you deserve kudos, man. You've done way more.
Caller, you're on the air.
I think Art Bell
that
is
one
just
got caught in my throat.
I think Art Bell only does shows to quit them.
Well, here's the thing.
Caller, that's very interesting.
He lives on right next to Bureau of Land Management land. Now, aren't you allowed to hunt on that land?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure, at least in most places. So he hears gunshots on hunting
Well, he
land.
lives out in the middle of freaking nowhere, and that's where most people go to shoot their guns anyway.
He's Art Bell.
I'm just saying it. I think all the conspiracy theories over the years that he's done, I think they've just gone to his head, and now he's made one for himself. At least that's
so. Is he
my
gone?
theory
Is he
on
gone
it,
for good now?
He claims to be.
Does that mean we can take that seat?
We can. He has now moved out of the way.
You see, what really happened is Art Bell heard an episode of the Fortean Slip and said, "How can I compete with these guys?"
Listen,
that's what really happened.
Take note. The Fortean Slip is ready to fucking become the next. What did he call that piece of shit?
Midnight in the Desert.
Midnight in the Desert.
No, I didn't know if it was like supposed to be a podcast or like a knockoff perfume or what.
I don't want to fucking be the next Midnight in the Desert. I want to take that all back.
I wouldn't mind being the next Coast to Coast, but it wouldn't be Coast to Coast if we had that show.
No, it would be like
it'd be Coast to Coast.
Coast to Central United States. Just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah, we don't quite go coast to coast as far as like the hosts of the show.
No, it would be a totally different show. But if they want to offer it to us, George Norrie's getting old, right? And he's a dick anyway.
Yeah. I'll be waiting on that phone call.
I could possibly tame down my fox. Listen,
limit yourself to 12 an episode.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. There's a possibility of me being on. There's a possibility of me being on local airwaves here. Next.
That's right.
Next.
You got a bleep
Saturday.
button there too. You're good to go.
What? Here on the Fortean Slip, I have a bleep button.
No. On local radio, you would have a bleep button. I'm hoping, anyway.
A big red button that says bleep on it.
Yeah. Quick,
it would have to
push
be.
this fucking thing.
You're on like a 10-second delay.
I just ordered new printer paper from Staples.
It's not an easy button. You fuck.
That was reaching.
But yeah, so it is what it is. Welcome to it. We will be going into the new year. I don't know what we're gonna go with. Like, fuck this. This fucked up my whole plan of what we were gonna do for shows too. Like, I wanted to do the Krampus show. That got fucked.
Yeah, Krampus is getting old anyhow.
Fuck you. Krampus is great. I got my Krampus gift this year.
I celebrate. I don't celebrate Krampusnacht. I don't celebrate that holiday. It's, depressing.
I feel like my life for the past couple of weeks has been like the Passion of the Christ.
The Passion of the Chris.
Just some pale white.
Would somebody just put me in chains and flog me already?
Some pale white guy just walking around on the outskirts of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You know, because if I said that my life was like Roots, that would be racist.
Yeah, it probably would be.
So I can't do that.
Well, Jesus was Jewish, so...
Well, some
Would that
guys
be kinda racist
claiming
too?
that like
You're not
depicting Jesus as white like secures the white supremacist agenda. Like that, I was reading that
I'm not
today.
sure how that worked exactly. Like, huh?
What the fuck does that mean? I mean, yeah, maybe depicting him as white is wrong, but that furthers the white supremacist agenda?
I don't know. Have you ever seen the History Channel where they showed what Jesus really would have looked like?
Cro-Magnon
The History
man?
Channel show. I don't know. It was kind of like a Cro-Magnon man looking thing, but I guess that's back in the news now. They were, because it was Christmas.
Homo
and all,
floriensis?
So they rehashed that, and I seen a blog post about it the other day. But he looked pretty freaky.
He looked
really.
like the Anunnaki.
I can kind of see where people would doubt him if he looked like that, though.
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't think he would have become as famous if he...
He flew in on a Vimana.
He eats a lot of hummus.
He loves that shit. He makes wine, eats hummus.
Oh, speaking of wine, I got some wine for Christmas. I haven't drank any yet though.
You got some,
Homemade wine.
Oh,
too.
wait a minute. We can't go any further without talking about the fucking Fortean Slip mugs.
Oh, those mugs.
The
Fucking
mugs.
Steve Alcorn, jackass of the year, all around great guy, sends fucking Matt and I. Well, first off, messages me and says, "Hey, I need your address. I'm sending you something." I'm like, all right, so I send him my fucking address. And he's like, "Do you have Matt's address?" I'm like, "Not on me. I've got it somewhere." It was on a computer that I had packed away, but
Can't really go into that right now.
can't get that. So get in touch with him. So next thing
And I did it.
Next thing I know, I got a package on the front step. I go out, pick up the package, open the package. It's a fucking mug. Dickhead, what'd you get for fucking Christmas early? Because you're impatient like me.
I'm not going to say exactly what I got, but I got one of those machines where you can make vinyl stickers and shit.
Okay, all right.
Why aren't you going to say?
It's proprietary.
It's proprietary.
Yes. Now, a vinyl plotter.
Okay,
That's
all
what
right.
it's called.
Anyway, whatever the fuck the goddamn thing is. He made...
So are we allowed to say, like, I drank a Coca-Cola on here?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because that's not proprietary to us. See, the Cricut machine. I mean, the vinyl plotter that I got.
Oh, we're fucked now.
Yeah, well, it's
Shit.
all over now. We're screwed. So anyway, he
No, I'm allowed to
sent
mention
us
what it
these mugs, and I'll actually throw up a picture of the fucking mugs for the show. Or my mug.
Now, if you do that, don't compare the size of your mug to the size of Matt's mug, because you might be disappointed.
I really don't give a shit.
Well, what's
Steve.
going on here?
No, see, your mugs are the same size, but because I was new to the program, Matt's decal was a little bigger.
Than mine?
Oh,
See, I figured Matt was a bigger guy. He needed a
now
bigger
the truth
decal.
comes out. Matt gets the better mug.
Yeah, but there's like a gray alien on the fucking thing, and it says the Fortean Slip, and it has my name on the bottom. And I'm sure Matt's is pretty much the same as mine.
It's
only it says
exactly the same,
Matt
except bigger.
and bigger
Well,
because
yeah,
he's
it says
better.
Matt. Right.
Listen,
No, because I
think-
forgot to
I think
save
Richard
the fucking thing,
Allen,
and I had to redo it.
I think Richard Allen's right that you two should just fucking do a show on your own without me.
No, see,
wouldn't be
you
the
got
Fortean
the
Slip
more
then,
you
man.
got the more valuable mug. You got the prototype mug.
No, actually, I have the prototype.
Oh,
But
see, Steve, I was
got the
trying to
front-
fucking help you.
you got the prototype doesn't look nearly as good as the ones you guys got. It's all crooked and shit.
But what I found
It
funny,
holds pencils now.
what I found funny is the Christmas photographs of Steve Alcorn.
The Christmas photographs?
Yes, I saw Christmas photographs of you, man.
There were?
I'm going to talk about 2 photographs in particular.
Uh-oh.
One photograph was of Steve Alcorn holding his new Bigfoot collar whistle.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
But Steve's facial expression was like somebody had just shot his dog.
I didn't think it.
But then there's another photo of Steve holding 3 cans of Spam, and his face is lit up like a little boy just got a brand new bicycle.
To be honest, after that photo was taken, I received another can of Spam, so I got 4 in total for Christmas. My family loves
You're a
me.
sick man.
That's Christmas. I win Christmas, man, every year.
You're a sick man. So anyway,
But
I'm gonna wrap this fucking thing up before it gets too late. You son of a bitch. I'm not letting you.
I wanted to keep going. I wanted to talk about my greatness some more.
You want to talk about everything I know you do. You want to talk about things you've heard that weren't there. You want to talk about things that jumped across the room. Fucking phantom shoes. Chuck Taylor All-Stars, were they? I don't fucking remember now.
I was going to take the Chuck Taylor All-Star logo and modify it into the Fortean Slip, but I decided against it.
Oh, God.
But maybe I will. I don't know.
So we will figure out, we'll possibly have to figure out a new day to record. We'll figure that out. But worry not. We're not going anywhere. And yeah, before I fucking stumble and fumble and fuck around anymore on that, and it gets too much later. Steve, do you have any news?
Yeah, okay.
Good.
I think never mind. I was going to say I think they stole this website name for me, but I had a different one, but I was
I'm
really
out of
close.
coffee. I don't think we can do the show anymore.
Oh, shit. From NOLA.com. Well, yeah, because I only gave you a 12-ounce fucking mug.
I'm not drinking out of that
NOLA.com.
fucking thing.
I wouldn't either, man. That's a piece of art. I would put it up on a shelf and just stare at it all day.
That's what I do.
That's what I would do. Mine has pencils in it. Oh, and scissors. Oh, I got titanium scissors for Christmas.
Will you fucking
Sweet.
read the news?
From NOLA.com. What are the odds? Prosecutor seeks to bar Bigfoot from Iowa lottery rigging case. Yeah.
What?
Iowa City. Yes. 3 friends involved in buying tickets and claiming jackpots that were allegedly fixed by a state lottery insider have something else unusual in common, prosecutors say. They hunt for Bigfoot in their spare time.
Bigfooters would not do that.
Dishonest Bigfooters? Never. In a legal
Bigfooters are the
motion.
salt of the earth. I don't buy it.
They're amazing people.
Yeah. In a legal motion that is as strange as the elusive hominoid, Iowa prosecutor Rob Sand asked a judge Monday, which was December 21st, to bar any discussion of Bigfoot hunting at the upcoming trial of Eddie Tipton, the lottery official accused of fixing multiple jackpots. The prejudicial effect could potentially be as strong as Sasquatch itself, Sand wrote.
So instead, they blow it into a huge media story.
Yeah, so now we all know. Jurors could be incredulous. They could find it unusual enough that it outweighs other evidence in their mind. So are they saying that, like, Bigfooters are crazy? And yeah, I think that's what they're saying. So they're automatically guilty if they are Bigfoot hunters. Tipton is the former, obviously, Multi-State Lottery Association security director who is accused of rigging jackpots in Iowa, Colorado, Wisconsin, Kansas, and you guessed it, Matt, Oklahoma, from 2005 to 2011.
That's why I didn't fucking win.
I think you ought to sue the guy.
Wrong Bigfooting circle.
Yeah. Eddie Tipton. Sue
Eddie
his
Tipton.
ass. Write that down. Don't forget it. Anyway, he did that from 2005 to 2011 to enrich himself and his friends. Investigators say he manipulated the computers that run games for dozens of state lotteries so he could know winning combinations in advance. Then, they say, he worked with accomplices, including his brother Tommy Tipton, to play those numbers and claim jackpots worth millions. Eddie Tipton has been convicted of fraud in an attempt to claim $16.5 million from the Hot Lotto jackpot in Iowa. He's expected to soon stand trial a second time on charges of ongoing criminal conduct and money laundering related to the jackpots in other states. Sand wrote in his motion that Iowa's lengthy investigation has found that Bigfoot hunting is a hobby that Tommy Tipton, who recently resigned as Justice of the Peace, of course he did, in Platonia, Texas, shares with two unidentified friends, and they were involved in purchasing or claiming jackpot-winning tickets. He said their relationships can be established without mentioning that quirky pastime. Quirky? I don't think it's quirky at all. And that
so, like, if he gave you the numbers that were going to win, do you get in trouble?
I don't know.
For playing those numbers and winning?
Wouldn't that kind of be like insider trading?
I don't know.
So anyway, I think it would be, actually. Now, if you didn't know, would you still get in trouble? I mean, if you were unaware that he was giving you... Well, that isn't right either, because the guy's the fucking security director of the lottery, and if he's giving you numbers and you play them and you win, you knew. So, yeah, they're all guilty.
Yeah. Circumstantial, Stephen.
Anyway, I don't know if you're familiar, Matt. I think I've heard of this organization before, but they were part of the Gulf Coast Bigfoot Research Organization.
Oh, you just made my night.
Oh,
no, never heard
that all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Yeah. Anyway, that's who they are. That's what they did. I wonder if, there's that Ed Waterman guy. He kind of disappeared lately, didn't he? I wonder if he was part of that shit.
No.
No.
A blues.
No, he's just nuts.
From the Pacific Northwest.
Darn it. Oh, here we go. Here's another one from Oklahoma, Matt. Oklahoma in the news tonight. Nice. This one's about a ghost. A maid. A ghost maid. A ghost that haunts an Oklahoma City hotel actually made Lakers guard Lou Williams seek different accommodations. How do you say this? Skirvin Hilton Hotel? Skirvin. That's right. That's what I meant to say. In Oklahoma City is a first class and posh as any of its Oklahoma. Sorry, I am just having issues. Is as first class and posh as any of its Oklahoma City competitors, even earning top billing as one of Oklahoma City's top-rated hotels, and blah, blah, blah. But along with, what would you say, Skirvin? Skirvin's legend.
Let's just call it the Hilton.
That Hilton in that town near Oklahoma City, apparently. Legendary amenities and other top-of-the-line services, other legendary and spooky ghost encounters also point towards a ghost of otherworldly proportions and transparency, apparently, lurking within the century-old rooms and corridors of the oldest hotel in Oklahoma City. And the ghost's name? Effie. I don't know why that makes me chuckle, but her name is Effie. Hunting lore of the Oklahoma City Hotel says Effie was an early 1900s housekeeper at the Hilton. I don't think it was the Hilton then, though.
No.
Who unfortunately got into an affair with the hotel owner, W.B. Skirvin. The affair got Effie pregnant, and Skirvin, apparently not much of a gentleman, locked Effie, the maid, inside a room on the 10th floor of the hotel. Effie ultimately had the resulting baby, and Skirvin, the delight that he was, continued keeping her and the infant locked in the 10th floor room. Soon thereafter, Effie went crazy and jumped out the window with her baby in her arms, leaving behind the ghosts that haunt the Oklahoma City Hotel today. Even better for Oklahoma City teams like the NBA's Oklahoma City Thunder, Effie the ghost not only haunts visiting players with slamming doors and messing with their gear, but also apparently doesn't allow them a ghost of a chance to beat the home Oklahoma City team. What a fucking good excuse. Oh, no, we didn't touch your stuff. That was Effie the ghost. I like it.
Sure.
That's a good scam going on there.
Are you accusing the Oklahoma City Thunder of cheating?
No, Effie the ghost is doing it.
You're damn right it's Effie the Ghost.
Yeah, it's
Effie the effing Ghost.
But the most recent NBA player to make like a ghost and disappear was this dude from the Los Angeles Lakers named Lou Williams. I don't follow basketball, so I have no clue who that is. Williams is an excellent example of what the Oklahoma City Thunder loves so much about Effie the Ghost. The fact that she actually affects opposing players enough that players like Williams are disturbed to a point that they seek lodgings away from Effie, while hopefully taking with them the ghost tap for a loss. But before you go laughing at Williams, you need to take a few steps into the high tops, down to the ghostly quarters of Skirvin, and see it for yourself. I don't think so. I think I'm going to stay away from that hotel.
Sounds like an episode of Scooby-Doo.
I'm okay with Effie the Ghost, but I don't want to be haunted by a baby ghost. The one she took, she killed her baby when she jumped out. That doesn't sound fun.
The devil baby of Hull House.
My favorite, I don't know what you call the guy, anomaly investigator maybe, in the whole world is back in the news again, from the dailystar.co.uk. This is from my favorite, Scott Waring. Space lovers have scanned thousands of photos taken by NASA in a bid to find signs of extraterrestrial life on the barren face of the red planet. And since space experts announced water may exist on the Martian surface, sightings have surged. Now one YouTube channel, Paranormal Crucible hoax, claims to have spotted the fictional Jabba the Hutt crouching behind a rock. Seriously, folks.
Jabba doesn't crouch.
Well, he just kind of, I don't know. What's he do?
He lays there. He's a worm.
He hangs
anyway,
out,
he's crouching
smokes
behind
his pipe.
He's laying behind a rock on the alien world. The video states it's quite reasonable to assume that a variety of exotic alien life could easily exist on Mars. I have no idea what this mysterious creature could be, but it does resemble a large slug-like toad or possibly a mutant variation of blobfish.
Or maybe a fucking rock.
Or perhaps a combination of both. Scott C. Waring, there he is, who edits the website UFO Sightings Daily, said a number of faces could be made out of the image, and he suggested that perhaps they were likenesses carved into rocks to mark the final resting place of a dead Jabba the Hutt. He didn't say that. I put that in there. He said, a part of me thinks that since I did find a grave marker, he believes he found a grave marker on Mars, apparently, that these faces are of the victims that died in this particular spot.
What is there, a fucking memorial on Mars?
Oh yeah, he's found a grave marker. I'm looking at the picture right now. It looks like a rock, but to him, Anyway, I think they made faces after they found bodies in the same location. The faces are the exact same place that the person died. They are probably made. I don't know if I can continue reading this bullshit.
Who makes these carvings?
The former
The
Martians. These are, see now, because obviously eventually we'll find out that Scott Waring's full of shit for real, even though we already know it, because, we'll get better pictures from Mars and it'll just prove whatever, that they're rocks. So now he's just claiming that the faces that we're seeing carved in them are, carved there by former Martians because this is like a memorial to them or something. He's not claiming they're real anymore. Well, at least not in this story.
Oh.
Yeah. Just that they're, stones that are carved to look real.
Gotcha.
But anyway, Jabba the Hutt is a Martian.
Maybe.
That's what Scott Waring says, and Paranormal Crucible, because that's a real reputable YouTube channel, I believe. Paranormal Crucible. Go check them out, because everything they put on there is good.
They're just as credible as Para Breakdown.
No. Nobody gets to that level. Nobody.
I'm going to have a Para Breakdown.
We all are.
Speaking of Para Breakdown, did you see the thing he put on his timeline today? About he got drunk for Christmas and he decided, to be a responsible person.
I don't pay attention. I stopped paying attention with his bullshit.
Well,
with that stuff.
To me, this was funny.
The fucking,
I liked it. Good.
We fucking tied up fucking this thing on the roof. I found this fucking elf pissing in the sink or whatever. Like fucking.
But this wasn't elf related.
How many
I think he's done with
jackass
elves.
fucking posts can you make, Polling? And I will use your name this time.
Anyway, so he got drunk, right? At a Christmas party or something.
Bill Polling.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen.
But he
no,
did,
Steve.
you know,
No. Stop. Stop
had to be
right now.
responsible.
It's a bullshit
He took
story.
a cab home.
It's a bullshit story. It's a.
But the cab is still parked in his
It's
garage, and he doesn't know what to do with it.
Horseshit story.
I liked it. It was horseshit, but I liked it.
Matt,
He converted his garage to a tiki bar.
thank you.
Well, yeah.
Thank you.
Who wouldn't?
That's all I have to say. Are you done with the news tonight? Because
Okay, yeah. That's the news. Let's shut this thing down.
fucking Christ.
We should have took another week off.
Holy shit.
There you go, Richard.
This has been the Fortean Slip, episode 90 something. I don't fucking know. You guys figure it out. If you like this shit, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't, hit the thumbs down button. I'm sure we'll see a lot of those this week because this show was a fucking downer. Go to bigfootcrossroads.com. Check out, as always, the forteanslip.blogspot.com. Click on some fucking ads, people. Share that shit around. Check out Dred Funn at youtube.com/Dred Funn and at dredfunn.com. See ya.